over and visit with me over on Fritz's Cooking Again. I'm Fritz, and I reckon it's time for another Sunday cook, y'all. And guys, I usually prepare some big elaborate meal for our Sunday cook, but it's starting to warm up out back a little bit, and I wanted something kind of going to be like a little cool and refreshing tonight. And guys, what I wanted to do is demonstrate how I prepare my chicken salad, guys. And I've got a couple of videos on this, but I just wanted to maybe share with some of my new subscribers how I do it. And I'm actually going to put a new spin on it with some new flavors here. Basically, what we're going to make it with here, guys, is a while back I did out 4 chicken breasts out there on my char griller 50/50. We actually smoked it with some hickory wood, and we transferred it over to the char griller grill, and we kind of seared it off real good, and it got that real char grill flavor to it. And guys, if you remember, I actually injected these breasts with a little bit of butter and garlic, and they should be terrific, guys. So I've got them thawed out. Our ingredients in it are going to be just simplicity at its most. I've got some red seedless grapes. I've got some celery, I've got a Granny Smith apple and a Red Delicious, and I've got some spring onions, and we're going to mix it up with a little bit of Duke's mayonnaise and probably top it with a little bit of celery seed. Guys, right here what you're looking at is some croissants, guys, and these are pretzel bread croissants, and these I get at my local market, and I'm here to tell you, they are fantastic. The guy's an artisan. He gets in there like at 3 o'clock in the morning and starts baking these things. And I'm here to tell you they are delicioso. But, all right, guys, let me get started here. This is going to be very simple and very easy and very delicious. Thank you so very much for stopping by, and we'll get with you just in 1 second. Okay, guys, we're ready to get started here. I went ahead and I washed off my grapes, my celery. I went ahead and I chopped it a little bit and got all the strings off of it. And I went ahead and I washed my Red Delicious and my Granny Smith and my onions, guys. So basically, I'm not going to bore y'all to death, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and I'm going to cut these grapes. Probably cut them in like thirds or something, like so. And along with that, I'll take my celery. I'll probably cut it down the center here, like so. And then I'll, chop it. So just about like that consistency there. But also with my green onions, which I love, man. You got to have the green onions in it, man. I'm here to tell you, it just takes it to the next level. So I'll just cut these up as well. And I put the whole thing in there. Alright guys, let me get the chopping. Alright guys, we got everything chopped up. I used basically a quarter of the Red Delicious apple and a quarter of the Granny Smith here. And we went ahead and approximately about 5 spring onions, 2 stalks of celery, and probably about 25-30 grapes, seedless red grapes. But alright guys, that's how simple that was. That's the hardest part of this. Now let's get over to our chicken. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm just going to simply just kind of rip it apart here a little bit. Oh my goodness. And I'm not going to keep the skin, or I'm going to try to get most of it off if I can. But I'm here to tell you this butter chicken here, this butter injected smoked chicken was out of this world good. Look at that, guys. That's a piece of butter. Ain't that something? That's butter right there. Another piece of butter. Ain't that something? That's going in there. That's got to have flavor to it. Alright guys, I got the skin off of it and got the bones out of it, and I've just been kind of rough chopping it, if you will. I want to have some chunks in there, but this is a piece of cake. Alright guys, guys, we got our smoked chicken cut up pretty good, kind of chunked it up a little bit. And we've got all our vegetables that are going in there, our green onions and celery and grapes and apples and stuff. And I almost forgot one of the key ingredients, guys, is walnuts here. And I've got some pecans. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about half a cup or so of walnuts. And I'll just merely give them a rough chop as well. The pecans are already chopped up. Chopped, I'm going to go ahead and add them on down into the mix. Just like so. And then I'm going to take probably roughly about a tablespoon of pecans, guys. And this is just to your own taste. If you don't like, you know, pecans or you don't like walnuts, just don't put them in there. All right, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my my fruits and stuff down in there, my vegetables. Alright guys, now what I'm going to do is actually take it over there and I'm going to mix it up for y'all guys. Alright guys, we're ready to get started. I kind of shook it up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and get it down in this bowl here. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Alright guys, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to take some of my very favorite Duke's Mania. Go ahead and get a good dollop down in there, or two. Alright guys, now let me go ahead and get that stirred up for you. And the texture is going to be wonderful because nothing in there is uniformly cut. It's all rough chop. Right, guys, let's get a little bit of cracked black in there. Alright guys, I'm going to put a little bit of celery seed in it. Alright, give it another stir. This is one of my favorite things to eat in the summertime. Now it's got to go back into the fridge for, I'll put it in there for roughly a couple hours, but I suggest overnight. Alright guys. Okay guys, we've got our hickory smoked butter garlic injected chicken breast that we smoked on the char griller 50/50 and then we grilled it off on the grill. It's already prepared here guys, and I'm here to tell you I think it looks fantastic. Take a peek at that, y'all. Oh my God, it's got those grapes in there, that celery, the Granny Smith apples, the red delicious apples, some spring onions and some pecans and walnuts and whatnots, man. I'm here to tell you. Alright guys, the only thing left to do to this is get it in the refrigerator. You can actually serve it right now, but I'm here to tell you, if you can get it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours, and I recommend 24, if you can get it in there for 4 hours, all that stuff's just it's all gonna blend and marry together, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. Alright guys, I can't wait to get it up on top of my pretzel croissant here. This is gonna be delicious. Alright guys, we're gonna get right back with you here in just a little bit. Thanks so much. Guys, I gave my chicken salad a chance enough to chill down real good, and we're all plated up here. And I think that makes for a wonderful sandwich, guys. Take a peek at that. Is that next level yummy or what? I'm here to tell you, that is summertime, summertime. All right, guys, let's get after it. Ready to dig in. Mom's going to take her first bite here. How is it?
Well, it's better than Panera Bread.
I love it. All right, guys. I forgot to add a little bit of Texas Pete to mine. Went ahead and cut it in half so I can handle it. pretty tasty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Very tasty.
Like I said, this is like summertime treat to me. Mmm. You get that first blast of the smoky chicken, and you can actually taste a little bit of the butter and garlic, and then the grapes and the apples and the walnuts and the pecans and the spring onions. They just shine right on through there. I'm here to tell you, this is actually my favorite sandwich. Let me get another bite here, y'all.
Yeah, this is excellent.
Well, guys, I wanted to say thank you so very, very much for stopping by and visiting with me Sunday. I know I usually sit here and I mow this thing down in front of y'all, but I want to get into it and really enjoy my meal. And next Sunday I'll have like probably a more elaborate meal where I do all the sides and all that good stuff. But I had this chicken and I was hankering it pretty daggone bad. So guys, I'm going to kick back and enjoy my Sunday meal. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Thank you so very, very much. We'll talk at y'all soon. Bye.